Show starts in 1 minute.
Just thought I would jump in here to announce that some people have seen early footage of this, and I have once again been reminded that I swear too much. Alright, that's fair. I want to let you all know that together, here, we will get rid of all these last curses in one big messy dump. Really? Well, that's what's written there.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends of all sexual orientations and genders, the show is about to begin. Before it does, 2 public announcements. Firstly, because this is YouTube, you may keep your cell phone on, but please do watch the show. And secondly, if you're one of those I love Dre but can't stand his political rants people, no worries, because the Chronicles have never been about that. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Clouds separate, but the sky still looking gray. People with their heads down, no words in this ghost town. Sun drowned in shade, and the roses waste away. People still walk around with their heads down in this ghost town. Why do we choose happily to ride along with enmity? Why don't you paint the colors till they come out? Stand not alone, but as one in this ghost town. Moon finds her shine and breaks through to imprison minds. People start to wonder if with their heads down they miss the fire burning in this ghost town. It's time to find a new way. Don't let yourself be swayed. Chins high, paid over the grave. Walk as one with your people, don't you separate ways. Don't you separate.
So I always knew I'd use that song. Yeah, you know, when I first heard it, my friend had a video of it too. There is a video, you could check it all out. It's fantastic. It's a great song. But it occurred to me that when I heard it for the first time, it's just it just came all up, you know, right? A couple of years ago, I wrote a blog titled All the Old Ghosts, and that was written about, you know, Sudbury, my hometown, and all of the, like,
Just a bunch of fucking trash. That's what the place is really. bars. I wonder why there's bars.
Don't get me wrong, I still have a couple of very, very good friends there. But going into Sudbury every time, it is like going into a ghost town. It really is. Many of those ghosts are the ghosts of myself, like ghosts of my former abilities, you know. A lot of other things, but old friendships, friends that are no longer alive. But yeah, every time I go into Sudbury, it really is like going into a ghost town, you know. All the old ghosts. And that is there, you know, of course we had the pandemic, which has delayed this project here, but here we are now. It's 2022. Very nice day here in Southern Ontario. But if I could, before we begin this whole thing, if I could do a shout out to all of these amazing people. Delyn Grey, sincere rock star cred. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, my friend in Sudbury, my very good friend Sophie, who is one of my best friends in life. Love her very much. She is still with us and stronger. I think stronger than ever. Amazing, just amazing. Like, she really is amazing. I can't say that enough. My friend Farron, who has been my friend for a long time, over 20 years, and we don't see a lot of each other, but it's like I'm looking forward to like a, you know, something games or movies, whatever. It's like it's gonna happen. My friend Deidre, who I met in 2019, and she lives out on the in the west now, but brilliant Deidre. Yeah, story comes to mind where Deidre told me that she had to start using a cane, and so I said, oh, I have my cane and my silver handle one, which I can't use anymore because I don't walk very well. And now I tried to go get it to take a picture of it, and I tried to do a roll over the bed, and I ended up like on my back and like flailing like an upside down turtle. It was not sexy, but it was funny because, you know, there's a lot of abilities I used to have which I no longer have, hence ghosts. My friend Jennifer Birdsley, who I am expecting her to begin work on a second book. Hopefully I could edit it. My very good friend Nico, who I edit all of his stuff, and that's a joy. That's fantastic. My friend Peter from the YMCA, who made my black bookshelf and a lot of stuff. He has helped me many times. He brought all my stereo stuff to here, you know, from Toronto. It's just, yeah, he's helped me quite a bit. My friend Neve in Liverpool, fantastic, who we met while during the pandemic 2020, and I took a picture of, like, I was playing Riptide, Dead Island Riptide on PS3, and I took a picture, so shared it on Instagram. Then we became friends, you know, right from there, and fantastic. So she's part of my UK people, you know, and I'd like to say a special shout out to Ross Cotton, the young actor who was nice enough to perform my monologue of Bertram Ryan, so the beginnings of a serial killer, which I think he did an amazing job. My friend Darren Thierry, who has done a lot of art. He did my skull face fedora thing, all that stuff. That was all him. Fantastic. I've given him credit in many others. He appeared in Chronicles 2, asking me about Blade Runner. You know, fantastic. Also part of my UK people. My very, very good friend Emily Price, who is not in this project, but believe me, she has been with me since the very first Dre Chronicles, right? She's the girl in the foils, the girl swimming with in the pool. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, Emily Price, amazing, love you. But to all my friends, you know, I love you very much, and this is for you. So now that we've gotten through all that, and so what do you say we begin this thing where the last one ended off? Well, hello, I believe this is where we left off. Oh my god, so it seemed like such a long time ago that now I am sitting in the fully complete movie room. It's totally done. We got fucking shit in here we're watching. Last time I was in here, we had only this couch. Nothing was here, nothing. Couch, not the TV wasn't here yet. But now we got everything. And oh, by the way, yes, Roger Waters, boom, awesome. But yeah, this is cool. There's a lot of money on these walls. Can't tell you a dollar amount, but it's a lot. Anyway, we got the museum wall over there. We got, autograph wall. Yeah. This we call our museum wall. Very cool. People have seen some of it on TikTok, like I've shared, you know, the story of the closet and the problem with stacking our board games and stuff and the moratorium and all this shit. But yeah, I put all this stuff up, all these shelves. We got the surround speakers, the front speaker, center speaker, subwoofer, back surround speakers for 7.1, lovely fucking amazing surround. Yeah, really fantastic. I could go Atmos, but I don't want to set up Atmos in here because I'm not fucking putting speakers up in my ceiling. So, yeah, very cool. But this here, left and right speaker, reminds me of back during the G20. It's like snipers to the right of me, snipers to the left of me. Come to Niagara Falls, they said. It'll be fun, they said. So what did I do? I moved to the Niagara region. I live 50 minutes away from this. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah. So, but what I didn't do last time I was here with the family, right, 2013, Chronicles 3, was shot the little parkway here, and all the busyness and stuff like that. So let's go through all this here. Skylon Tower there. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh my god, well there's a familiar face.
So we're here in Niagara Falls. Came from Sudbury. Place is amazing. It's just how it is.
Jaden!
That fucking Andre?
Oh my god! That is my nephew! I haven't seen him in 5 years! 5 years!
Motherfucker, you owe me a battle rematch!
Alright, so are you ready? I will let you do the honors. This is a brand new sealed deck.
No shenanigans here this time.
There's no cheating. There's no cheating involved. This camera will never cut away. This is a brand new deck. Okay? This is a hard cam. It's placed. Nobody's behind the camera. That's it. Brand new. He's going to unseal it on camera and shuffle it.
Okay.
And, you know, see, young kids they have trouble with bicycle cards.
Yeah, at least not ancient.
Yeah, well, we've been talking about it, and because he keeps saying I'm halfway to 90 years old.
Halfway
so
to 90. There we go.
I mean, you're all smart. See, brand new deck. Okay, so you guys could all do the math out there. So, yeah, I just aged myself. So make sure you take out those jokers and shuffle it.
I have been practicing actually for
Good.
The past 10 years.
Uh-huh.
I've just been playing by myself, but
Playing by, yeah, see, he's been playing by himself, I'm sure.
not with
And-
bicycle cards.
Not with bicycle cards.
No. Okay. Just making
Kids
sure.
today. Kids today.
Well.
Make sure to take out the poker thing, take out the jokers.
Yeah.
All
okay,
right.
Okay.
He's going to shuffle these things up. See, this camera will not cut away.
Nervous.
See, because before it's undisclosed location here, secret. Last time we were at his place in his house, so a lot of things were happening. Things were afoot. Cheaters about.
Yeah.
It did not go as planned. But
Oh.
yeah, well, make sure all the
okay.
cards are there
Don't worry.
because otherwise you're cheating. So
Yeah, I don't mix up decks when the other person's like unconscious.
well.
You know.
See, you know what? I don't even mind the old jokes because even though I'm like fucking whatever, I'm the age I am. I've never been a respect your elders kind of guy, right? Just because you lived longer makes no fucking sense. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of elders are cunts. Okay, it's just you gotta fucking keep it real. Okay, you gotta keep it real.
I think this is thoroughly mixed.
You think so?
Looks
Okay.
looks
Looks
great.
okay. Okay.
Good mix. Okay.
Looks okay. So, all right. Put that.
Jokers.
No, not the joke. Yeah. Okay. Put everything back in the box, and put it back in the box. It's mixed. Whatever. Okay. So
Okay.
we start fresh. We start fair.
Start fair. Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm touching the deck. Shuffle brand new deck of cards. Okay. I just realized something. Is the fucking microphone even on? We're doing this. Oh my God, Chronicles 10. We fucked up so much. We fucked up so much. All right, I promise there's no trickery. I'm just going to interrupt this to just say this. Everything you see there, that's really, I mean, come on, that's not me. That's not really me. You know? Okay, was it on?
I think so.
Oh, I thought I turned it on. Okay, let's go. Battle game,
Okay.
finally, yeah, happening after 10 years. There we go. There we go.
Okay.
Deal the fucking cards. No fucking base dealing. Deal very slow.
Just making sure you didn't switch them up on me, you know?
No. Deal very slow and fucking fair. Like this camera's not cutting away. We're good. Here we go. So it might take a while because you know fucking battle games there. So
Okay.
let's go.
It's just okay. We got hours of footage. I've been practicing.
Yeah, I know. Cleveland fucking clown. Okay.
You know what? We'll do me first. Me first because I'm cooler.
That's a bunch of fucking shit.
Don't worry. I got you. I'm
Okay.
gonna do it for you. You know, just to make sure that keep your hands up in the air.
All right. I mean, where's the fucking trust? Like, where's the fucking
yeah, the trust left when I was unconscious. I was like, what? I was 8 years old. Took advantage of me. That's where the trust.
Well,
that's where the trust stopped.
Your mother saw me stack that fucking deck. And we were both laughing it up, so you know what? If you have issues, take it up with her. Not my fault. Like, everybody knows, I'm a no good bastard. I cheat at fucking games. Don't make me the banker in Monopoly. I'll fucking, that's it. You know, yeah. Game's
I
over in
think-
10 minutes. I own all the hotels. I have all the fucking money.
I think us, just stumbling upon each other in the falls. This is what it was meant to be. It's exactly.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Like, I was shooting a fucking recap of my fucking Chronicles 3 post credits there. I want to go back there, and here we are. I had no fucking idea. Like, the most amazing fucking occurrence. Yeah.
So do we do aces as ones or aces as like the 14s?
No, ace is low.
Aces, okay.
Yeah, ace is low.
Okay.
Because, this isn't fucking poker, so we're not, Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Big thumbs up. Let's go.
Starting
Oh
back.
my God! We start with a fucking battle of aces. Look at
Okay.
this. Show the fucking cards there. Look at that. 2 fucking aces right up, and ace low. So We start with a battle of aces. All right,
Okay.
let's go.
No.
Okay, Queen 3,
Fuck.
9-4.
The fuck is this?
You fucking shuffled, so I'm okay. Woohoo! I just won the fucking battle. There we go. Okay, there we go. So,
Okay,
yeah,
well, there you go.
that's awesome. These are all mine.
All yours.
These are all
Okay.
mine. I'll take these.
I could, yeah.
Reinforcements for the next time, you know, for the next go around.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
It's yours.
No,
No, it's all.
Oh, nice. This is nice. Nice.
No. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh my god, again.
No.
Again. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I got excited there.
There's your fucking ace there.
I got excited.
Alright. 8. Yeah. Oh.
No, it's okay.
Oh.
Okay, oh my god. Come on.
Oh my god, he hasn't won a single fucking one. Oh my god, what a fucking loser. Oh my god. Well,
Hey, can you like stop? Like
talk about him.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, okay. Oh my god, I knew this would happen. I knew this would fucking happen. Okay, let's go.
I don't know why you're laughing. Like it's not even that funny. Okay.
Well, it is, because you're losing. Okay.
Yeah. Stop. Okay. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're almost done. We're almost done.
My.
Hey, you fucking shuffled them. You shuffled. Alrighty. Oh my god. I got 2 cards left. Holy fuck. That's it. Fucking Cleveland Clown. See? So, even with my advanced years, I beat an 18-year-old fucking, you know,
10 years of training.
10 years of
Down
training,
the drain.
10 years of blood, sweat, and fucking tears waiting to beat me, and I fucking got. I always win.
So you cheated.
Of course. What do you mean? Yes, of course I cheated. You know what? The most interesting thing about this is that people are always mad about that because they didn't listen. So you actually flew with Superman. Like, that's amazing.
I did. How was it?
Yeah.
It was honestly amazing. The guy, he charges I think it's like $14 per fly, but he's really fast. But yeah, me and Superman, we go back. Like we fly together all the time.
So like if you want to, you could like just fly right over those falls.
Yeah, if I wanted to, I could.
That's fucking awesome. Like, could you do it right now just to check? What?
I think I'd walk. I think I'll walk today.
The wind affects it.
Little.
Okay.
Little.
The other thing too about competitions and whatnot is that I did lose an arm wrestling match to him. All right. One day there will be a rematch, and hopefully it's on camera. I can't believe I lost, but to my credit, I did it like on my knees on a low table. It wasn't the right position. Even Tina said, "Oh my God, you did that? That's why you lost." I mean, of course that's why I lost. You know, I'd like to think I've been a good friend to a lot of people, and as it would have it, COVID happened, and you know, one friendship ended during COVID, but it was even before COVID, way before. Back in 2011, one of my best friends in the world, we talked on the phone. Remember, you know, I talked about it before, Chronicles 1. And we talked on the phone in November of 2011, and that was the last time I ever spoke to him. And there have been, you know, there has been no communication ever since. It's just, that's it. We've never spoken again, and there's no chance that we're ever going to speak again. I mean, I figure 2014 when my dad died, and he didn't show up at the funeral home right for the service, and you know, he lives like 5 minutes away. I figured, yeah, I'm never gonna see any of these people again. So whatever. C'est la vie. You know. The other one, my oldest friend in the world. Our friendship ended during COVID, but not because of COVID. And since 2017, and 2017, 2018, 2019, I spent a week at her place, right? Just, it's weird, whatever. It's like, you know, friends to be that, like, it's weird. But anyway, 2017, so my girlfriend and I, we drove into Sudbury. We spent the night at a hotel and stuff, and you know, we met up with her. Yeah, talking. Camera.
I thought it was my phone. I thought I bought it.
No. It's just, yeah, talking. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. So we spent the night in Sudbury, and then, you know, sorry, that was, 2017. And boom, there we go. We're driving back home, and then Sudbury, it's a long ride, you know, back to Niagara, you know, fucking 9 hours. We were up in Bruce Mines, right? Way in the northern Ontario. So I get a text on my phone that says, oh, well, I'm really upset that you couldn't even stop in for an hour to say hi and stuff. We're not getting off the highway, you understand. Anyway, I told her, I texted her back, I said, listen, I can't deal with this fucking level of drama. And so I said, I mean, you want to end our friendship? We could do it, right? Anyway, she sends me an email, and then the email says something to the effect of, oh, I'm stunned that you would end our friendship over this. Well, I would, okay? And now we continue. So 2019, I spend a week there. Okay, boom, I come back home to Niagara here. All right, now it's time for me and the girlfriend to go up north, and we spent, I think we spent 2 weeks up there in Bruce Mines. And so I'm there in Bruce Mines, and then so I'm texting with my friend, still friend, and she goes, well, what do you mean? I thought you were only an hour away from Sudbury, like you can't come over? I said, no, we're 3 hours east of Sudbury, like we're almost in Sault Ste. Marie. So we're talking, and she goes, oh, don't bother, right? Like we can't go, we planned it, we can't do it, right? Because we did drive into Sudbury to have dinner with my mother, and, you know, but we couldn't arrange it, the timing. Because she said she works as a PSW, and she said, oh, I have a 5-hour respite. I mistook that to mean, oh, I'm off for 5 hours, so there's time. But in work parlance, respite means, oh no, she's actually at the location of the job. But she has 5 hours, like, you know, where she doesn't have to do anything, but she's at the job. I didn't know, so that fucked up the timing. And because of that, it was just a misunderstanding. And so she types back, oh, she goes, oh, well, don't bother, right? So I said, fine, that's it. That was the last thing, that's it. We didn't talk for a couple of weeks after that. Did all our shit, boom, boom. Fine, that's how we left it. And then I get a fucking text, and it says, oh, you know, it hurts to know that you can't give me like an hour, and I set aside all my vacation time for you, right? Remember, I spent a week there 3 times. Never asked. She always offered to buy things, all these meals, stuff. I never asked for a goddamn thing. Remember that sentence. Because then I got an email, weeks late, a couple of months later, September, I think it was, yeah. And she ended our friendship in the email. But she goes, no, it hurts. It costs a lot of money. I spend all my money and stuff. I answered back. I was at the fucking dining room table. It was in the morning. I was still having my coffee. That email just fucking fueled my rage. I wrote an email on my phone. Okay, so no I wasn't being eloquent, I was whatever. So it started off with, I never asked for a goddamn thing. You always insisted. I mean, you don't believe me, you could ask her fucking husband, okay? She always insisted. So, the end of the email is the point here I'm trying to get to, and friendship, you know, loved her, but fuck it. In my way of speaking, I ended the email with drop dead, you know? Because she didn't understand. We had a sick dog who died later that in January. He was on medication. Everything had to be scheduled. She didn't care. Fuck it. Drop dead. You know, and that's colloquial, whatever. I didn't mean that she should fucking drop dead, right? So that was it. That was it. The drop dead remark, that was it. The next email I got was, oh, you know, ended with have a nice life and all this stuff. I can't have a friend. I can't know somebody like you that doesn't care. Anyway, I get back to my initial point. I've always tried to be a very good friend to people. I just get caught up in these fucking moments of drama. It's out of my control. It's like a fucking, the wind just caught me and I'm fucking, you know, I've always tried to be a good friend. In retrospect, I wish I had not have written that email angrily at the dining room table like I did that morning. Do I wish it had turned out different? Sure. Do I wish we were still friends? Sure. But here's the thing. Even though I am who I am, and she was who she was, and what her beliefs and all that, and you know, versus my, right? It never really posed a problem. It came up once in a while, you know, with questions and stuff, and it's always the questions that those people ask these people, right? Not to get too, right, you get it, but I wish it had gone different. I wish it had gone differently. I mean, I do regret it, and but what I regret and miss the most is not really that weird sort of friendship with her. I miss her daughters, because she had 4 daughters, amazing, and because I stayed there, right? So I got to know all of them, and they're really cool, and that I miss. I miss that greatly. Yeah, but like I have my memories and stuff, but that's all I'm ever gonna have now. So.
Andre, you know it's about that time. We got to start thinking about painting that room.
Remember all these goddamn times it's like the movie room. Oh my god, the movie room. It's like, Jesus. Oh my god. Remember that? This is us now. This is us now. This is us now. This is us now. So we went with this.
We are now arriving at Exhibition Go.
This is us now. When I moved to Toronto, oh my god, I've seen so many shows, like ever since. I mean, I was a volunteer at 2 theaters. I saw a lot of shows there, but I mean, just big shows too. Big shows I've seen. I mean, now at this point, I've seen Guns N' Roses twice. I've seen Roger Waters twice. The second time was this year, 2022. Really cool. I've seen Richard III, in Chicago. I've seen Dan Mangan 5 times, twice on Zoom, all right, 3 times in person at the Jackson Triggs Winery. Really fantastic. We got our picture with him twice. Really cool. But I'm going to tell you something right now. I was never more touched, okay, by a show than on April 26, 2015. I was at the Lower Ossington Theatre, which is no longer there, sadly, but we saw the final performance of Rent, okay? So, as it is my custom, you know, as an usher, I was always the last one to leave the theater. Okay. Right? Well, I did the same thing here. I wasn't an usher. I was a regular audience member, but I was the last one. Up I get from the third row. Okay, we were pretty close. All right. So up I get from the third row. Boom. Start walking down the hall. Okay, and I see the guy, who played Tom Collins. Great. But right after I saw him, and I walked with a cane back then, so it was, you know, a little bit better, but still. Right after Tom Collins, okay, out comes this tornado and bumps into me, almost knocks me on my ass.
It's all true.
Yes, it is.
Hey, I'm Sara Wilkinson, and I met Andre, gosh, a few years back now, coming outside of the dressing room at the Lower Ossington Theatre on Ossington there. And gosh, sometimes we did 2 to 4 shows a day, and I was just in a crazy headspace, running out the door, trying to probably make it to the next gig, and ran out and almost knocked Andre right over. Luckily, he was so nice about it. He had his cane, and, you know, they were the last people to walk out of the theater, and I was just super apologetic. I felt like a total idiot, and Andre was just so forgiving and so kind. And gosh, this is going back almost 10 years now, and he's just been awesome ever since. We've become really, really good friends. He supported me with my music throughout it all, and I consider him one of my closest friends now. So hope you enjoy my song Speak, and peace and love.
I was never more touched than that performance of Rent. I was here, I was doing the whole post-credit thing on that, and I was, my friend Leslie was behind the camera, and I was just begging, right? Just begging her, oh my God, come on, what do you say? Get on camera. And you know what she said to me?
Andre, be serious.
You know what? I was serious, so why don't you come on and take a seat? This is Leslie, my very good friend, who is really amazing. And there you go. There she is. And here I am in Toronto. Again, I came here just for this. So yeah, another thing that happened that originally in school, that was before high school. So the school I used to go to is called Foyer Jeunesse, French. Used to be in trailers beside Hanmer High, right? And now that school is built on, they built onto the high school, now it's part of it, but when I went there it wasn't. But another interesting thing happened there, and another movie, right? And I remember watching it and I said, oh my God, this is really amazing. And that movie, one of my favorite movies, another one that I never add to a list because I feel it's, you know, more personal, right, is Dead Poets Society. That is, before I say it, Dead Poets Society is my favorite Robin Williams movie. And that's very strange to say, I understand, but it really is. But when I watched it, I saw an idea. Like I said, why can't like real people do this? Like, I mean, and I'm sure it's happened all through history, but I wanted it to happen to me. But the thing with friends is that I didn't have a lot of them, but I made it clear to, you know, a few people that I want to do this. So I'm out in the bush, you know, I picked a spot. Now, you know, I brought a little hatchet with me, I'm working away, I made 4 wooden stools, all right? We're out in the woods, okay? Well, long story short here, I was the only member of my own Dead Poet Society. So it was always important. It was always important for me to. It's all I ever wanted to do was like really speak. You know, just share ideas and just speak creatively, right? That's it. It's very windy out here. It's crazy. So that's all I want to do. But I was by myself. I was the sole member of my own Dead Poet Society. I'm not always a delight. Not while I'm in the middle of it.
A third public announcement. Rosemary and olive oil Triscuits are delicious. Thank you.
Well, leave it to me, yours truly, to choose to have the quietest moment where I say the most introspective thing of all these really these 10 chronicles, the 9, and to say the most introspective thing. We're right in the middle of an F1 race. We got goddamn helicopters flying around here. It's so crazy. In 2013, I was shooting. I don't know whether there's music in here. Oh, that's nice. But it's for romantic or whatever the fuck.
I muted that bitch.
Yeah, muted. Okay. Anyway, so my mom was in here all scared. Oh my God, I'm in the sky. Well, it's all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, but back in Hanmer, when I was filming shots, you know, they were doing the foundation. I was sitting down. I said, "Oh my!" So my mom said, "Oh my God, the language." And I said, "Have you seen my last video?" And she goes, "Yeah, actually, I did." I'm gonna tell you right now, total bullshit, absolute bullshit. I cued her to say that just so I could get that moment. But you know, my mother, love her, but never read a single sentence I wrote. Never read my blog. Bought my first book, which is very short, 30 pages. Bought it. I signed it. She never read it. Never seen a single Dre Chronicles. You know. I don't think she knows of my my long-running internal conflict with myself. You know, don't think, but love her. But you know, yeah, that moment in Dre Chronicles 3. Now that I'm back here, and first time was with my mother, all scared and everything, whatever. But yeah, that moment is bullshit because you go, "Oh, I saw your last video," but yeah, no, she didn't. She's never watched a single thing. But here we are, the last time you were on here. Jaden is filming this, so how fucking cool is that? The last time you were on here, you were 10 years old. So still scary or what? Like, look at this.
No.
Fucking beautiful. Yeah.
It's really not that bad.
Yeah. No, it's really nice.
good.
It's real nice. So I picked this shirt to wear. This is my DJ Claire shirt. Yeah, so it's awesome. I love it. Right. So DJ Claire, MJ, you could find her here. radioparkies.com and check out TJ Claire MJ. I do recommend you check out some of the other shows also. Very good. But TJ Claire is the one that I met on TikTok.
Been watching Stranger Things for like the past 5 years.
Oh, Stranger Things is fucking awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Season 1, Season 2, then Season 3 and Season 4.
Like that two-hour finale, 2.5. Yeah. It was
yeah. It was great. And it makes me sad because I'm just here in the 2020s and I just wish I could like be in the 1980s.
The 80s.
The dark times.
What do you mean dark times?
Oh my God. We didn't have luxuries like personal bottles of body wash. We had the family bar of soap.
What was that?
I could see the look on your face to say that, oh my God, this sounds horrifying. It's much worse than you think.
Was it like each of you had like your own bar of soap?
No. We all use the same soap. Okay? This is why, as a kid, I never washed my face in the shower. Because God knows where that fucking bar of soap has been. Right? It's much worse than you think. You know, now you could travel with your personal body wash bottles and whatever, you get all your stuff. I mean, I use body wash now, but back then, boy, the family soap. Not only that, I think the 80s there was there was a dearth. Soap seemed to be the most expensive thing. It was either that or we were really fucking poor. Okay? Not only did we have this use the same soap, I'm not fucking kidding, okay? When the soap ran down to a sliver, we were made to save those slivers of soap. Go ahead and ask me why.
Why?
Those slivers of soap, collect enough of them, mash them all together, you got a whole new soap now. If I'm lying, I'm fucking dying, okay? I swear to Christ. Everybody could comment on this fucking thing. It's true. It's true. Everybody old enough. That was the 1980s. But other than that, I still like the clothes. I love the fucking music. But the soap thing, you know.
Why would they show that in Stranger Things? It seems like a pretty important.
They probably didn't want to scare people. So they said, what could we have instead? Okay, deal with the soap issue of the 1980s or Vecna. Okay, the soap thing will scare the children of today, so let's have Vecna. Much more family-friendly character, right? Instead of soap with random fucking pubic hairs on it. I'm not fucking kidding.
So I feel, you know, I've spent a lot of time. The proper word here is wasted a lot of time. You know, not doing this. Whatever. I'd rather be on the other side of the camera. But I've wasted a lot of time in my life worrying about, you know, what people think, and you know, being self-conscious with my disability. I don't think I'm alone in that. It's like I've met other people. I know a couple of people who, you know, who do the same thing. It's something we shouldn't do, though. It is who I am, right? It's who we are. But I've wasted a lot of time feeling sorry about it.
Here we are on Church Street, the wonderful Church Street, downtown Toronto, near Wellesley and Church, so the heart of the gay village, which is amazing. But in Chronicles 4, I mentioned some of the people I had met at the YMCA, and I had mentioned, I didn't drop any names, but I said there was one gentleman who, when I came back from my father's service and everything, well, one gentleman came up to me and asked me, well, do you like shows? Do you like musicals and theater? I said, yeah, of course. And so sure enough, it was this gentleman, Patrick, one of my very best friends. And so like I said earlier, like in Sudbury, I still have a couple of friends, but in Toronto, here I met people that all of them I met here, I will know the rest of my life, right? And the rest of theirs, whatever. But this is Patrick. He's the one who had bought the tickets to the show, If I Loved You, Gentlemen Prefer Broadway, and it was an amazing night, and which also happened to fall on Boy George's birthday. So we all sang him happy birthday. It's fucking wonderful. But amazing. I've known him since that day, and we are still friends, closer, even though I don't live in Toronto now. But I was sitting in my hotel room, sitting on the bed. We had just gotten back from shooting some stuff. I called up Patrick. Luckily he answered, and I said, how about we go to dinner? There you go. So brilliant. And like, I love this man. He is fantastic. The reason I know my way around Toronto so well is because of Patrick. I could get around now because of Patrick. No, I know everything. No, maybe not everything, but I know enough, right? So, dear Patrick, I love him. He's fantastic. Yeah. Just reminiscing on when I went to fucking Canmore High, you know, and he goes there now, and oh boy, what a fucking school, you know, Jesus Christ. A site of many issues. Well, I've talked about it before, so we're not going to get into that. But no, we were talking about it. He had there's an old principal there, fucking some crazy, really crazy shit. So
yeah, the guy he was running some sort of mob business. It was really insane, and it got to the point where like he was doing bake sales just because he was so much in debt. Of all the coke and crack that he bought, all the hookers.
It's true.
I had to sell ass on the street sometimes. Hey, Mr. Tallgrass, I sold the muffins for the bake sale.
Oh, fantastic. All of them? You sold all of them?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good boy. Oh, that's a very good boy. You sold them all, eh?
I did.
Very
I sold them every last one.
Are the ladies baking more muffins?
Yes, Mr. Tallgrass.
All right. Good boy.
Yes.
All right. Make more money for Daddy.
Yes.
Ten years ago, I sat right here. I talked about, a girl I saw on my birthday, got kicked out, all that stuff. You know what? None of that even matters. What matters is that 10 years ago I was here, but this is where, in 2009, I did the World Naked Bike Ride. Okay, and it started right here. I was here. I saw, something's happening. Fuck it. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna see what's going on. And so, oh my God, these people, they're depantsing. What's this all about? Oh, World Naked Bike Ride Day. It's, a very friendly protest. We bike around naked, just as a reminder to people in vehicles how fragile the human body is, and especially when for a cyclist, right? Somebody on the bike. That was 10 years ago. Well, 2009 I did it. So, but 10 years ago I shot the other bit about the girl who kicked me out on my birthday, all that. But guess what? None of this is important. Just the World Naked Bike Ride Day, the biking, the cycling. If you can hear that noise, that is the Indy going on right now. So the cars are going by the gate there. Yeah, so they're probably going to redline this audio, but we're going with it anyway. It was fun. I wouldn't be able to do it again unless I was sitting on my my brand new cargo trike, right? Electric cargo trike, maybe, but I wouldn't do it. I don't live in Toronto anymore, so I came here just to do this for you, right? For the very few people who watch it, but it's great. It's like memory lane. Like I've been all over here. I've biked all over the place. It was really wonderful. Some things I miss, and some things I don't, but it is what it is. C'est la vie, as they say. Yeah. So, with all of that, being said, love it. I did it. It's great. I don't live in Toronto anymore. I moved out in 2019, but for my birthday this year, that is 2022, Tina bought me a couple of Blu-rays, and one of which is one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Chariots of Fire, which I know I haven't included in any of the lists I've so spoken about in these, but that movie is very special to me, so it's not I don't include it in the list, but it is really an important movie in my life, because when I was in school I ran track. I wanted the Olympics. I wanted to be there. So this movie it factored heavily in my life. And the first time I saw it was in my before high school, so Foyer Jeunesse, right? And nobody ever thought, oh my God, it's so boring. Me, I was totally captivated. It's a true story. It's fantastic. So, fast forward to 2022, I get the Blu-ray on my birthday, and then sure enough, I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I put it in. Okay, I have a drink there. I'm ready, and then, but I had fallen on New Year's Day, 2022. So Tina bought me an indoor walker, something I could use inside, so I could have a glass or put carry a glass there, and an indoor walker so I don't fall, because I fall often now. So I put the movie in, boom, okay, menu, okay, select, okay. And now the indoor walker is here, so I'm looking at it, and then we got the TV there. So here starts one of the most important movies of my life, and then everybody knows the main theme of Chariots of Fire, right? It's like one of the most uplifting pieces of music ever recorded. And I was almost in tears. But the whole time, right, the running on the beach and all the athletes and the music going, the whole time, in my field of view is this indoor walker there that she bought me, and I'm looking at it, and I see it the whole time. And it made me realize, that I have spent more time with my disability, and my disability like sort of kind of slowly progressing and my mobility getting worse. Well, I've spent more time with that than I ever did running track and being able to run full out and having perfect balance and, you know, just like really enjoying like the speed that I ran. All I wanted in my, like, one of the biggest things I wanted in my life was to run in the Olympics. And yeah, was never meant to be. But guess what? I could say with all the bike footage I shot, all the thousands of kilometers I did here, all of that stuff, I could say I was here. And we're here, and a lovely dreary day here in Southern Ontario, and we've come to the end of Chronicles number 10. So much stuff has happened, it's impossible to get it all. Just a lot. Like, a lot of stuff has happened, you know. Yeah, we like a lot of pets, you know. The 3 dogs they're gone, and you know, but they're memorialized forever, you know, as you do with everything. But I didn't think, you know, I didn't think when I started making these, I didn't think I would like ever get to number 10. The original concept for this whole thing was I was making it for a long distance girlfriend I had, you know, and never, you know, obviously when I made the original trailer for it, which still exists on YouTube, that was it. That's all she saw, and there was a completely different idea behind it all, and then it turned into this. Like when I shot the first one, a lot of stuff had already happened, and then I always felt the number 1 was incomplete. At best, it was very, very kind of. There were some really dark moments. The fun part was, of course, the battle game, of which now at this point we've had the rematch, and that was fucking amazing. I mean, it never would have happened, you know. Never would have happened. Like the fun thing about Chronicles 10 is when I was shooting in Niagara Falls, I was just shooting in Niagara Falls. I had this idea I would do, you know, a kind of reference to like each Drake Chronicle in some way, like whether big or small. And I just happened to be shooting there, and then sure enough, the perfect moment, serendipitous. I'm shooting, turn the camera, and what do I see? I see one of the greatest friends I've ever had in my life, and who I haven't seen for a long time, a few years, believe it or not, you know. But this is what this has all been about. and a lot of friends, a lot of other people couldn't be here, you know, like I said before. But the one person who is here for the end of this thing, come on up here. There you go, the guy. Serendipity happens sometimes. One of my greatest friends in life, my nephew, the one who makes fun of me all the time, saying I'm halfway to 90, which is true, by the way, but it doesn't negate the fact that I'm still fucking awesome. So.
Are you gonna pay me now, or?
Well, well, when we hooked up in Niagara Falls, you know, I think I spent enough. You know, I think I spent enough. So to make all of this happen. You know?
I'll put it on your tab or something.
Right. So run the tab, and you know, to friendship, and to friendship's gone. You know, all that. Ever since I started this, ever since Drake Chronicles 1, this has always been for my friends and dedicated to my friends, you know, just so they could see different versions of me, and to the very exaggerated to the very subdued, right? But it's always been for my friends or anybody else who came across it on YouTube, right? And you've seen some of my friends in this, and but I would be really hard pressed if I didn't sort of have my very best friend in the world finally appear on camera, and she's been in it since Chronicles number 8. So come on over. It's interesting to think back and to just look at how much would have been lost, I think. Because I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, because I'm just going to say this. I would have been 14, right? That's all I'm going to say. And I've spoken about that dash before, right? I would have been 14. All of this never would have existed. So that's all I'm going to say. But you know what? With the right friends, with the right partner, working on myself, all of this, like all of this life, right? I will take the long way around. I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to be nice. You go out nice. You go out nice. Not with this. Like, what would the people say? Like, you know, cheers. And we're up.
You just say I'm fucking done.
On the subway, I can't help but wonder what they all wanna say. We are sitting in a silence instead of saying how we turn the other way. And I wanna say, get up and speak. Take heart of the day, take heart of the day. If you got something to say, why don't we get up and say it, instead of keeping it locked up and hidden away. We'll say anything. Girls giggling in the corner, staring, laughing at a girl in a short skirt and heels. They are laughing and a sniggering, thinking that they are better than her. A man preaching on the subway, thinking that the cars on the train are his church. We're all thinking that he's crazy, so we turn off ours so we cannot learn. And I wanna say, well, get up and speak. Take heart of the day, take heart of the day. If you got something to say, why don't you get up and say it, instead of keeping it locked up and hidden away. ends meet for herself and her kids. Her husband passed a few years earlier, so it's up to her and her children to earn. Professionals are on the subway talking about their deals and their business at work, but they get too busy to notice all of the beauty that surrounds this earth. And I want to say, well, get up and speak, take heart of the day, take heart of the day. If you got something to say, why don't we get up and say it, instead of keeping it locked up and hidden away. I really just don't understand why we must pretend that others don't exist. 2, 3, 4. And I wanna say, well, get up and speak, take heart of the day, take heart of the day. If you got something to say, why don't we get up and say it, instead of keeping it locked up and hidden away. And I wanna say, get up and speak, take heart of the day, take heart of the day. If you got something to say, why don't we get up and say it, instead of keeping it locked up and hidden away. And I wanna say, well, get up and speak, take heart of the day, take heart of the day. If you got something to say, why don't we get up and say it, instead of keeping it locked up and hidden away. We'll say
I mean, honestly, between you and me, like, now that this shit's over with, I mean, the age stuff, it's like, it's very fucking hurtful. Like, I mean, I'm fucking, you know, I'm like fucking hobbling along on a fucking walker, like, for Christ's sake. It's like,
yeah, and I want to trip you every time I see it.
I know. You know,
that lake in front of us, you're lucky that I don't just push you in there.
Ah, good old Lake Ontario, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, this is still rolling. Hello. Yeah, okay. No, the credits are done. No, it's done. This is like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. No, go home now. It's over. It's over. I'm not wearing a robe. No, just go home. It's done. The credits are done. You heard the nice song, right? It's, yeah, I mean.
Please. Let's go on for longer.
Yeah.